Okay, let's dive into one of humanity's most powerful and most dangerous inventions, the nuclear weapon.
Yeah, that famous quote from Oppenheimer really captures the terrifying power we're talking about.
So, what is it? Basically, a weapon that unleashes the massive energy locked deep inside an atom.
But how does it actually work? Let's start with the science behind the first atomic bombs.
The energy comes from two main reactions: fission, which splits atoms, or fusion, which smashes them together. Fission bombs set off a crazy chain reaction. Each atom that splits triggers the next one, and the next. And then you have H bombs. They actually use a fission bomb just to kickstart an even bigger fusion reaction. Just to give you a sense of scale, the biggest ever tested was like 50 million tons of TNT. So, what's the real cost of this power? What actually happens when one of these goes off? Well, the two bombs used in war back in 1945 killed an estimated 200,000 people. The immediate effects are just catastrophic. A huge blast wave, intense heat, and invisible deadly radiation. And the fallout doesn't stop. We're talking lasting health problems and maybe even a nuclear winter. Which brings us to a huge question. Who actually has this kind of power today? Get this. Russia and the United States hold over 90% of all the world's nuclear weapons. All told, 9 countries are in the so-called nuclear club, either confirmed or widely believed to have them. So to stop anyone from actually using them, the world landed on a strategy called nuclear deterrence. The core idea was simple and kinda terrifying: mutually assured destruction, or, MAD. So what's being done to control these weapons? To make this peace a little less unstable? Well, treaties have helped. There's been a huge drop in warheads since the peak of the Cold War. But does having fewer weapons actually mean we're safer? New tensions are making things complicated. For decades, one group has tracked this risk using something called the doomsday clock. And right now, that clock is set closer to midnight than ever before in its entire history. 89 seconds. It's a pretty stark reminder of the fragile peace we're all living in. Which leaves us with one really urgent question. What comes next?